For this assignment, I just want to show you how I was able to log into my instance. All right, so I started my the laboratory on the Academy Learner Lab, and then I also logged into using this link, log into my console, and this was the console, or this is the console. All right, so going into the EC2 instance, I clicked into the all service, and this is my recent visit. So clicking EC2 will take me to where I should. All right, that's my instance. All right, so when I click on launch instance, it's going to take me to where I should create an instance if I was to create from scratch. So this is where I put my name or the name of the Ubuntu instance and selected the Ubuntu and leave this one as default. Then and also created my using this create new pair key, created a pair key, but so the one I created is already in my folder. This is and the PEM key and PEM file, and all other settings were left as default, and I click this launch instance. So I've already created the instance, so I will just go into my instance. All right, so this is my instance. I named it IT210 Promised Land Ubuntu, and it's running already. So I use the SSH to link it to my so this was the command I entered to link it into my secure shell. All right, so coming to the secure shell, this was when I entered the commands and going straight to the data one directory I created. This is the make directory, and this was where I used the sudo option. So this is sudo option, and this is the ls to list everything, making a directory. And here is the directory. And this was where I used the OMI to show that Ubuntu is the user. And I used the sudo change ownership Ubuntu data one and change the ownership to Ubuntu. And also, this was the df command I ran. And this was the content of the df command. So this is how I was able to use the SSH to link my EC2 instance. All right, going to the question, what does df h data, what does this command mean? This is actually a command to display the storage. All right, so it lists the storage, and the H indicates the size if it's going to list it. So, and the H here signifies the size, and the DF is the storage of my instance. So that is what, and yeah, that's what this, and is this greater than help to send the data that will be displayed to this file, the server one file in the data one folder that was created. So the directory that was created. So it displayed it it saved the data into this server one. And when I use the cat helped to display what was in this file, the server one file. All right, so that was definitely. Then the sudo command, what does sudo command mean? Sudo is just to alleviate privilege. Is in my own words, sometimes it's for us to run a command, especially when it's in the root folder or the root file, we need to elevate privilege so that any user can, run those kind of commands. So without sudo, it can't work. So that's sudo. And also the other question Just go to the question, but sorry. The other question I talked about discovery. All right, the other question I talked about what is stored in the ECT password. Okay, so the etc password, it stores user information, basic user information, and also the shadow stores encrypted password of users.